Welcome to Rancid's channel. This is about the Capri GT manifold. This is the GT manifold with the throttle bar linkage and also the stay that bolts onto the engine for extra support, and the water inlet manifold heater. Weird curiosity as well, as they put a drain here, which as you can see mine's broken off. When it used to stop and you still have some fuel in there, you had a little pipe that used to let it drain out, because it used to drain straight onto the exhaust manifold, which was a nice idea. So always make sure this is either a new end is put on for a drain, or if necessary just fill it up. It's not really that important as such, but if you're gonna have it, make sure it's not just a hole like that. Maybe I have one like this on my Zephyr, because the 2836 Weber is quite tunable. You can use it on 1500 up to 3 litre engines if you jet it, etc., and choke it correctly. And mine came on a nice shiny manifold which had been jobbied really nicely. So I had this one blasted and it came up with a finish like this, which I was a little bit surprised at. I was hoping it was going to come up like that. So I used some good old Consul and it come up like that, and I thought, well, that's not bad, but really I want it to look like this. So I'm taking it back with some 240 grit and I'll gradually polish it out, so it will come up a lot better. But the other thing while I was at it was, just for extra smoothness, I've just taken out these nasty edges in here from the casting. Got to be careful because it is obviously quite a shallow casting. But yeah, all in the aid of making things smoother for delivery. Might gain you an extra half horsepower, something like that. But as you can see, you've got the casting lines in there. This one's quite smooth, but this one's quite rough. So we're going to smooth that out. Here's this side. I'm going to rub my finger in there with some grit paper. I've machined it with a stone, but I'm going to smooth out the paper. So let's see if we can improve it a little. I don't know if you can see now, but these nasty ridges now are gone. They're inside there. The step in this end port has to be there because there's a little ferrule or tube that comes out on each of these two ports to meet the inlet manifold from the cylinder head. And all I've used is stone on an end of a drill and some little scrappy bits of PAT. I'm now going to gradually go down in sizes. After polishing with 80 grit first, I managed to get hold of out most of the casting marks. I got rid of the horrible squirls and scores in the balls of the manifold itself. Then we went down to 240, 400, 800, 1500, and then used Consul. She's come up like that. So now I'm going to give her a coating of heat-proof lacquer, because aluminium clads itself. So eventually we'll go back to that, unless you cover it with something or other. It's as it's self-oxidizing. So it's now, not only is it improved performance-wise slightly, aesthetically it's a lot better as well, because it was really rough cast. So there you go.